रोकिए महेंद्र साहब, उसको रोक लीजिए। डॉक्टर कहते हैं अगर ये इस तरह छूकूद करेगा तो मर जाएगा। क्या आप अपने तमाशे के लिए एक आदमी की जान लेंगे?
शेर सिंह, राजू आदमी नहीं, जोकर है। ये जिएगा भी यहीं, मरेगा भी यहीं, मरेगा भी यहीं, जिएगा भी यहीं।
जीना यहाँ, मरना यहाँ, इसके सिवा जाना कहाँ। जीना यहाँ, मरना यहाँ, इसके सिवा जाना कहाँ। जीता है जब हमको आवाज दो, हम हैं वहीं, हमसे जहाँ।
In the last few decades, India has emerged as one of the biggest producers of films. Our country produces about 1,500 to 2,000 films per year in more than 20 different languages. It won't be incorrect if I say that we Indians are crazy about cinema. The impact of films is so deep that it makes it almost impossible not to admire the faces who blow life into the characters on the screen, well known as actors or abhineta in the common tongue. From actors like Irfan Khan to Amitabh Bachchan, who have contributed so much in the Indian film industry, Bollywood, and inspired a generation of audience, there's also another great name which comes into mind, that is late Raj Kapoor, aka the greatest showman of Indian cinema. Almost a century ago, on December 14, 1924, our Indian film industry was blessed with the gem of talent, Shrishthinath Kapoor, in Peshawar, India, which is now a part of Pakistan, who has later went on to be known as the Raj Kapoor to the world. He is widely regarded as the greatest showman in the history of Indian cinema. Kapoor's contribution to the Indian film industry is immense, and his early life played a crucial role in shaping his extraordinary career. Raj Kapoor hailed from a renowned family of actors. His father, Prithviraj Kapoor, was a prominent figure in Indian cinema. He was an actor and producer, popularly remembered for his role in the classic Mughal-e-Azam. Growing up in such a family, Raj Kapoor was exposed to the world of acting and entertainment from a young age. But the very first incident when he became self-aware about his talent was rather an awkward one. The incident took place when he was a little school-going kid. His school had organized a fashion play in which he participated, not because he wanted to act, but because of snacks. Each student who was taking part in the fashion play was given a free coupon by which they can eat sandwiches, samosas, coffee, ice cream, and all sorts of other itineraries. So little Raj decided to show up, and he got himself a loose costume called cassock, which was too long for his size. As a result, he fell down as soon as he walked on the stage. The ongoing play was a serious kind of. But this unfortunate incident made the audience laugh. Even the Jesus couldn't control himself. But when the curtains came down, the drama master came to Raj, got hold on his neck, and scolded him harshly, calling him a donkey. Little Raj was expelled afterwards. And also he didn't get any snacks. But this event inspired him to find his forever interest: entertaining the audience. At the age of 10, Raj Kapoor made his debut on the silver screen with a small role in the film Inqilab, directed by Debaki Bose. But his father, Prithviraj Kapoor, didn't favor him much. He wanted his son to give up on acting and pursue studies and get a real job. But Raj had some other plans. In 1947, the same year when India became independent, came a 116 minutes long feature film, directed, produced and written by Kedar Sharma, called Neelkamal, in which a major role of Madhusudan was played by the showman himself, along with another great figure of Indian cinema, Madhubala, in the female lead. It became both of their first film in which they played the lead roles. Between the course of his first ever appearance in Inqalab to his lead role in Neel Kamal, many things in Showman's life had changed, including his marital status. Raj Kapoor married Krishna Malhotra, popularly known as Krishna Kapoor, in 1946. The marriage proved to be a successful one as they were blessed with a son named Ranbir Kapoor, also a daughter Ritu Kapoor, and 3 more children, Rishi, Reema and Rajiv Kapoor later on. After 2 years of their marriage, Raj Kapoor took a successful step to make his career even brighter. In the year 1948, he inaugurated his own production company named RK Films. In the same year, he made his directorial debut through the film Aag, featuring the supremely talented icon Nargis for the first time ever. The film received mixed reviews but marked the beginning of Kapoor's directorial career. He went on to direct and produce numerous successful films under the banner RK Films and never looked back.
आबाद नहीं बर्बाद सही गाता हूँ खुशी के गीत मगर गाता हूँ खुशी के गीत मगर जख्मों से भरा सीना है मेरा हंसती है मगर ये मस्त नजर दुनिया मैं तेरे तीर का या तकदीर का मारा हूँ गर्दिश में हूँ आसमान का तारा हूँ आवारा हूँ
3 years after the release of Aag, Raj Kapoor directed, produced and acted as well in the film Awaara, one of his most iconic and beloved films ever. This time, not only Nargis, but his father Prithviraj Kapoor and his youngest real-life brother Shashi Kapoor played major roles in the film. Awaara emerged as a sensational film after its release. One of the reasons behind its success was its theme, that directly challenged the ideology of the society and showed the struggle of an abandoned wife and her son who aspired to become a lawyer, but under grim circumstances have to choose a path of theft and crime. The other aspect that added in the film was its music, that was composed by Shankar Jaikishan, and title song Awaara Hoon, sung by music master Mukesh, that fell under the category of evergreen songs. In the film, a great influence of Charlie Chaplin's character, the tramp, could be seen in the portrayal of the main character Raj. The style of Raj Kapoor's performance was highly inspired by Chaplin. Even his get-up in the films reflected that too. With all these elements combined, Awaara fulfilled all the needs of the viewers and gained an outstanding success both financially and critically, not only in India but in other regions such as Soviet Union, East Asia, Africa, the Caribbean, the Middle East and Eastern Europe. The love and admiration the showman received from these countries was huge, that made him the prominent figure of Indian cinema.
नन्हे मुन्ने बच्चे तेरी मुट्ठी में क्या है नन्हे मुन्ने बच्चे तेरी मुट्ठी में क्या है मुट्ठी में है तकदीर हमारी मुट्ठी में है तकदीर हमारी हमने किस्मत को बस में किया है हमने किस्मत को बस में किया है भोली भाली मत वाली आँखों में क्या है भोली भाली मत वाली आँखों में क्या है आँखों में झूमे उम्मीदों की दिवाली आँखों में झूमे उम्मीदों की दिवाली आने वाली दुनिया का सपना सजा है आने वाली दुनिया का सपना सजा है
This famous song is from another hit feature of RK Films. In the mid of 1954, RK Banner released their new project named Boot Polish, starring Kumari Naz. The film was a good success, and Naz was also honored with the Special Distinction Award at Cannes Film Festival in 1955 because of her performance in the film. Boot Polish, directed by Prakash Arora, gained international recognition for its poignant storytelling and powerful performances. The film delved into harsh realities faced by the urban poor in post-independent India. Prakash Arora's direction in Boot Polish was notable for its sensitivity and realism. he captured the grim realities of slum life and the struggles faced by marginalized children with empathy and compassion. The film got Filmfare Award for the Best Film, and David Abraham got Filmfare for Best Supporting Actor, and Tara Dutt honored with the Filmfare Award for Best Cinematography. The themes like class difference, struggles of poor, and the emphasis on morality started getting often referred in the upcoming works of Raj Kapoor. This scene from his own film Shri 420 defines it beautifully.
आप जरा सुनिए। बाबा, बाबा, क्यों भाई? तुम्हारे बंबई में सब बहरे बसते हैं क्या? बंबई में सब बहरे बसते हैं क्या?
बहरे भी और अंधे भी, इनके कान कुछ नहीं सुन सकते सिवा रुपयों की झनकार के। ये बंबई है मेरे भाई, बंबई। यहाँ बिल्डिंगें बनती हैं सीमेंट की और इंसानों के दिल पत्थर के। यहाँ एक ही देवता पूजा जाता है और वो है पैसा। मगधरा सामने से हटके खड़े हो मेरे भाई, धंधे का टाइम है। माई
धंधा यानी कि काम ना है? काम ही की तलाश में तो मैं इलाहाबाद से यहाँ चल कर आया हूँ। क्यों भाई, तुम्हारे शहर में पेट भरने के लिए क्या करना चाहिए?
जो मैं करता हूँ, भीख मांगनी चाहिए।
नहीं, कोई काम बताओ मुझे, काम बताओ।
तो सोचना पड़ेगा। कुछ पढ़ा लिखा है?
बीए पास हूँ, सच कहता हूँ। ये देखो मेरी डिग्री, साथ साथ ये फिरता हूँ मैं। ये देखो, ये देखो।
ईमानदार हो?
सच्चाई और ईमानदारी का सबसे पहला इनाम मुझे मिला है, सोने का मेडल। ये देखो।
जवान हो, मेहनत कर सकते हो?
डबल जवान, 24 घंटे दिन में काम कर सकता हूँ। कोई करा के देख ले।
तो तुम्हें काम नहीं मिल सकता।
काम नहीं मिल सकता? पढ़े लिखे ईमानदार मेहनती जवान को काम नहीं मिल सकता? क्यों नहीं?
इसलिए कि ये बंबई है मेरे भाई, बंबई बड़ा शहर। यहाँ सच बोलकर पेट भरने का रास्ता ढूंढने से नहीं मिलता और झूठ बोलकर पैसे बनाने के रास्ते हैं 420।
थैंक यू बॉस, थैंक यू। आज मैंने तुमसे बहुत कुछ सीखा।
It shows a man named Ranbir Raj, played by the showman, who just entered the city of Bombay and is thrilled by the metropolitan's busy and ruthless lifestyle. Then he encounters a professional beggar and asks about the reason of this kind of collective behavior of the people. The beggar tells him about the harsh reality of the city and how those who only worship money are successful here. When told about the educational qualification and the reward of honesty, the beggar mocks Raj and indirectly tells him that honesty is the worst policy in this city. The small scene defies the entire premise of the film. Raj Kapoor's one of the finest creation, Shri 420, hit the theatres on 6 September 1955, featuring Nargis Dutt and RK himself in the lead roles. In the film, he left from Allahabad to Bombay to start his earning for living, and there he falls in love with Nargis, who is in the character of Vidya. The film achieved tremendous success due to a combination of factors that contributed to its popularity and resonance with the audience. The film, released in 1955, captivated viewers with its engaging storyline, memorable songs, Raj Kapoor's charismatic performance, and its social commentary on post-independent India. One of the key reasons for the film's success was its relatable and socially apt theme. Shri 420 depicted the struggles of a common unemployed man in a society plagued by corruption and materialism. At the time when Raj Kapoor was being admired by the Indian filmgoers, he was gaining great respect as an artist on the other places of the globe too. He got his name brighter not only in Indian cinema but also in foreign countries like USSR. He first presented his film Avara in 1951 to Soviet Union, where his work was admired by all the locals of Russia. The film was dubbed into Russian language and distributed under the title Bradagya, and people had to wait in line for hours in the rainy weather to buy the tickets for it. The title song Avara Hoon was even played at the official Russian banquets, and it is rumored big Russian figures like ex-President Boris Yeltsin, the mayor of Moscow, hummed it. The craze of Indian showman was so immense that the Soviet Union allowed him to enter the country without even the formality of a visa. This relation between RK and USSR continued, and many direct references were added in his films to show his gratitude towards the Soviet Union. One of its examples is the line "Sar pe laal topi Rusi" in all-time epic song "Mera Joota Hai Japani" from Shri 420.
मेरा जूता है जापानी ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तानी सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी मेरा जूता है जापानी ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तानी सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी मेरा जूता है जापानी.
While The Showman was ruling the Indian film industry by his back-to-back blockbusters, some questions were being asked about his personal life. While the early years of their marriage seemed relatively stable, rumors of Raj Kapoor's alleged extramarital affairs started surfacing in the media, leading to stains in their relationship. One of the most talked about aspects of Raj Kapoor's personal life was his rumored affair with the renowned actress Nargis. Raj Kapoor and Nargis shared a close professional and personal relationship. Working together in several successful films, their on-screen chemistry was palpable, and their real-life bond fueled rumors of a romantic involvement. However, the exact nature of their relationship remains a subject of speculation and debate. The alleged affair between Raj Kapoor and Nargis eventually led to a strain in his marriage with Krishna Kapoor. The media extensively covered the turmoil in their relationship, with rumors suggesting that Krishna Kapoor felt neglected and hurt by Raj Kapoor's alleged infidelity. Despite these challenges, the couple stayed together, and Krishna Kapoor stood by her husband throughout his career. While the details of Raj Kapoor's personal life remained private, his relationships continued to attract attention. There were rumors of his involvement with other actresses as well, although many of them were never confirmed or sustained. The media scrutiny surrounding his personal life, particularly his romantic relationships, often overshadowed his professional accomplishments. Despite the turbulence in his married life, Raj Kapoor remained a prominent figure in the film industry and continued to deliver successful films. He never let his personal life interfere in his professional life, which was really a big deal. The duo consisting Raj Kapoor and Nargis is considered as the most iconic on-screen couple in the Bollywood. The chemistry was the elitist and had never seen before and after in the industry. Both the professional and personal bonds between these two lasted for 16 years. In this course of time, the duo worked together in 16 films. Unfortunately, this relation came to an end in 1956. This is the last scene of the film Jagte Raho, the last film Raj Kapoor and Nargis did together. The song Jago Mohan Pyare was sung by none other than Bharat Ratna Lata Mangeshkar. The soulful voice of Lata Didi adds a new dynamic to the narrative and instantly generates a soft spot in the viewer's heart. The scene has a great significance of its own, as the most iconic duo was never seen again on the screen together. The major reason behind this separation was that Nargis was not satisfied by the role she was getting in his films, that led to a silent dispute, and later became a cause of separation. After a year, Nargis was featured in Mother India, the first Indian film to receive an Oscar nomination. During the years between 1964 to 1970, the showman got himself involved in a big-budget project which was later known as his magnum opus.
अपने पे हंस कर जग को हंसाया
मुस्लिम पूरब ना पश्चिम हिंदू ना मुस्लिम पूरब ना पश्चिम मजहब है अपना हंसना साधा कहता है जो कर सारा जमाना आधी हकीकत आधा फसाना.
Mera Naam Joker was the dream project of Raj Kapoor. The passion and dedication he had shown to bring it into existence was at another level. The film took 6 years in making, and RK had to mortgage his own house to fulfill the production cost, leaving him under great debt. The film didn't only feature RK himself, but a lot of other big names of that time such as Manoj Kumar, Dharmendra, Simi Grewal, Rajendra Kumar and Dara Singh. Mera Naam Joker was the same film in which Showman's own son Rishi Kapoor made his first proper appearance. The plot of the film revolves around a kid named Raju, played by Rishi Kapoor, who aspires to become a joker, just like his dead father, and falls in one-sided love with his own school teacher Miss Mary, played by Simi Grewal. Then the story jumps into adulthood of Raju, who is now a great entertainer but is suffering from poverty while living with his old widowed mother. In the search of job, he joins a hybrid circus of Indian and Russian artists by faking his identity, but soon gets exposed. Still, the circus owner hires him as an entertainer, seeing his ability, and there, Raju again finds himself in love with one of the female Russian artists named Maria, played by Sonia Ryabenkina. But this love story remains incomplete as well. Raju then for the third time develops feeling for another vagabond girl named Meenu, played by Padmini, but this story receives the same fate as the other two previous one. In the end, Raju, a famous circus clown, remains alone with no one to take care of him. He, after many years, returned back as a joker to perform his last show which was once promised, and invites all the 3 girls he once loved in his life. The initial cut of Mera Naam Joker crossed the timeline of 5 hours, which was later trimmed into final cut of 4 hours 15 minutes, making it the lengthiest film to release in the theatre of its time. It was also second and the last Indian film that had 2 intervals. The first was also a Raj Kapoor film named Sangam. After 6 years of making and surpassing 1 crore of production budget, Mera Naam Joker was all set to release in the theatres all across India on 18th of December 1970. Despite having such an engaging storyline and famous star cast, the film flopped on the Indian box office. It even failed to recover its own cost and registering a massive loss for the showman. The 3 different storylines and the length backfired. Because of its 4 hours runtime, the number of shows lessened and the viewers found it difficult to watch the entire film in one go, as they had never witnessed a film this long before. Also, in the first section of the film, it showed a teenage student falling in love with his own teacher and seeing her naked while changing clothes. This whole storyline stood way above the understanding of most of the audience, which belonged to the rural areas of India. Seeing nudity on screen made many of them uncomfortable, resulting in less amount of viewership. The magnum opus proved to be a failure for Raj Kapoor, which led him into serious drinking problems. But the story of Mera Naam Joker didn't end here. They say beauty lies in the eyes of beholder. Same goes with this film. Though Mera Naam Joker didn't perform well in India and received negative reviews from the Indian audience, it became a commercial blockbuster at the box office of USSR after its release in 1972. The film rights were sold in Soviet Union for 15 lakh rupees, the highest for an Indian film ever. The 4 hours long feature was divided into 3 chapters and released separately that raised about 18.28 million rubles at that time, which is equivalent to about more than 1,000 crore rupees in today's time. Undoubtedly, the journey of Mera Naam Joker was full of ups and downs, but it is the film that truly defines Raj Kapoor. His magnum opus.
मेरे सपनों की रानी होगी तुमको हैरानी मैं तो तेरा दीवाना रे देती है दिल दे बदले में दिल के देती है दिल दे बदले में दिल के
Those who had seen this film and heard the song couldn't resist themselves from vibing on it. The song Na Mangu Sona Chandi belongs to one of the top 100 Bollywood films of many critics' list, Bobby. Rishi Kapoor and Dimple Kapadia starring this teenage romance was directed by none other than Raj Kapoor. Released in the year 1973, Bobby became the highest grossing Indian hit of the year and second top grossing film of 1970s. Even it is among the 20 highest grossing Indian hits of all time if the inflation is adjusted. The main reason for which the Bobby was made was to clear all the debts of Mera Naam Joker. Indeed, not only it did the job but raised Raj Kapoor and RK Films' reputation even higher. Initially, Showman's first choice for the role of Raj, Bobby's main male lead was Rajesh Khanna, but the budget of the film didn't favor it a bit, so he launched his own son, Rishi Kapoor, who, without any question, excelled the role. Bobby was also the debut film of Dimple Kapadia, later known as Dimple Khanna. The film was not only a commercial success but also a success at the Filmfare Awards. Both Rishi Kapoor and Dimple Kapadia won awards for the Best Actor and Actress. It won 3 more awards that were Best Male Playback Singer, Best Art Design and Best Sound Design. This time the showman aced the industry by the excellence of his direction. After the terrific success of Bobby, Raj Kapoor directed 3 more films, Satyam Shivam Sundaram, Prem Rog, Ram Teri Ganga Maili, and appeared in several others. But with the constantly spinning wheel of time, the showman was coming to the age. His last major appearance was in a 1982 film, Vakil Babu, directed by Asit Sen. The health of the showman started declining and he was diagnosed with asthma. On May 2, 1982, Raj Kapoor was conferred with the Dada Saheb Phalke Award, one of the biggest honor in the industry. Along with this, the love and support he got from his audience and his people was so immense that no award can balance it. When he went in the ceremony for receiving Dada Saheb Phalke, no one knew it will be his last time to attend a ceremony and receiving any award. During the ceremony, he suddenly suffered from bronchial asthma, and the President of India at that time, R. Venkataraman, broke the protocol and walked on the stage, honoring Raj Kapoor. Later on, he was rushed to the Apollo Hospital, New Delhi, in the President's ambulance. His treatment began soon, but the time was coming to meet the eventual fate. On the day of June 2, 1988, the greatest showman of Indian cinema, who stepped into the silver screen in 1935, ruled the entire industry for many decades, secured permanent spots in the heart of many people, gave them reason to laugh, cry, and feel love through his memorable performances, ended his show, filling the eyes of all of his admirers with tears.
कल खेल में हम हो न हो, गर्दिश में तारे रहेंगे सदा. कल खेल में हम हो न हो, गर्दिश में तारे रहेंगे सदा. भूलोगे तुम, भूलेंगे वो, पर हम तुम्हारे रहेंगे सदा. रहेंगे यहीं अपने निशान,